Presenting the classics of Sam P. Chelladurai.
Why does God bless us materially? The material blessings are not so that you can heap upon yourself, so that you can just have whatever you desire and just live a life for yourself. Material blessing is given so that you can use it to spread the gospel to every nook and corner of this world. That is why material blessing is given. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. The next half of the verse says, but the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. Oh, I've heard so many sermons on that. The wealth of the sinner is stored up for... You cannot understand it, that half, without understanding the first half. The good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, but... the but connects it to the previous words. But the wealth of the sinner. Now, who's the sinner? We know what a good man is. The sinner is the one who does not want to give. He lives for himself. He's all out for himself. He's out to get whatever he can. Get all you can all you get, and sit on your can is his philosophy. Don't give nothing to no one. Live for yourself. And you talk about God and his purposes and gospel going everywhere. He doesn't know nothing about it. He doesn't want any part of it. He doesn't want to even think about it. He doesn't want to give to it. He doesn't care about God. He doesn't care about God's purposes because he does not know God. All he knows is himself. He lives for himself. Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity. Now what do? Don't complain about that. Listen to this. They shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Everybody say do good. Trust in the Lord and become a good man. Trust in the Lord and start doing good. Trust in the Lord and learn to be a giver. Trust in the Lord and learn to live for God. Trust in the Lord and learn to distribute. Trust in the Lord and learn to live for God's purposes. Do good. Don't be complaining about him. You do good. Let's read on a little further. Commit your way to the Lord. Verse 5. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Don't be fretting about that guy that was prospering, the wicked guy. Commit your ways to the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth your righteousness as the light and your justice as the noonday. Rest in the Lord. This is the answer. Don't fret, don't worry, don't be bickering, don't be envious of the workers of iniquity who are prospering. You rest in the Lord. Or another translation says, wait on the Lord. That's a better translation. Wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way. It says it here particularly. Rest in the Lord, wait for him. Don't fret because of him who prospers in his way. That is the wicked guy who prospers. Because of the man who brings wicked schemes to pass. Don't fret because of that. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Do not fret. It only causes harm. See, a lot of people are against this and that. And, how can he make so much money? How can he have so much? I'll see to it this, this and that. That's not your job. Mind your business. Don't fret. Don't worry. Don't worry about the man who works wicked schemes and, cease from your anger and frustration and all of this. Don't fret because it only causes harm. For evildoers shall be cut off. But now listen to this. But those who wait on the Lord. Are you the kind that waits on the Lord? But those who are not jealous about the wicked prospering, those who are not fretting and worrying about how much everybody's got, but those who wait on the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Everybody say they shall inherit the earth. Now this is another concept that I, for many years, never understood. Inherit the earth. When we were growing up, we were great in inheriting heaven. Our only aim was to inherit heaven one day. But just keep that Psalm 37 right there and just go to Romans chapter 4. I'll show you one little verse there and we'll come back to this. There is a promise for us to inherit the earth. Did you know that? I never realized that after growing up in Christian circles. I never realized that we ought to inherit the earth. I thought the best that can happen is we can die and go to heaven one day. That's the way we thought. So we were very interested in when Jesus is coming so we can all go. Because we have had enough troubles in this world, and nobody told us we can never get out of this trouble. Nobody told us that it can never be better. So we always thought the only way it can be better is for Jesus to come and for us to take off and fly away. So we sang, I'll fly away. And we just hoped we'll fly away right now, you know. Every time the exams came around, I said, Lord, let me fly away today. Tomorrow's the exam. Would you not come today? I will prepare my heart and make ready. If you come today, we can go before the maths exam. But maths exam always came. And I was always in trouble. So I finally learned, it's that, you know, he wants me here. So I just started studying, paying attention, you know, that he's not in a hurry to come here and he's not in a hurry to take me also. Sometimes I cried to the Lord and said, take me, Lord. He said no to that also. We don't want you here, he said. We want you there. So I got in better shape. I started studying and I started preparing myself to live in this world as a better person. You see, God wants me here to do a job here. So look at this. Chapter 4, verse 13, Romans. For the promise that he, that is Abraham, would be the heir of the world was not to Abraham or to his seed through the law, but through the righteousness of faith. So there is such a thing as a promise that he would inherit the earth. Inherit the world, it says. But we were always told that we don't want the world. We don't want nothing from the world. We don't want nothing of the world. We always wanted to go to heaven. But we should inherit the world. That's a promise. Not only Abraham, but all those who are of faith. So that the blessing of Abraham might come to the Gentiles. That's why Jesus died. So along with Abraham, I'm blessed with the same blessing. So I am also an inheritor of the world. Heaven is there for me. I can go whenever I'm supposed to go. I'm not in any hurry. Don't be in a hurry. The earth is waiting for me to become the kind of person that God has ordained for me so that I can rule this earth, so that I can dominate over this earth, so that I can become the person that God has ordained for me. That is why he has saved me. That is why he has set me free from the power of Satan. That is why he has given me authority so that I can exercise my dominion over this earth and live in this world in that way. Now go back to Psalm 37. Now I'll show you how many times in this one psalm it's talking about inheriting the earth. Not inheriting heaven. It is talking about this material world and inheriting this earth. Verse 11 it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth. Verse 10 says, yet a little while and the wicked shall be no more. Indeed you look carefully for his place, but it shall be no more. Don't worry about the wicked, they'll be no more. They'll disappear after a while. But the meek, who are the meek? Some people think the meek are the weak. The meek and the weak are not the same. Moses was a meek person, but he was not such a weak person. He's a very strong person, you see. Jesus was meek, but he's not a weak person. He's a strong person. So meekness and weakness are not the same thing. Weakness is another thing. Meekness is a very great spiritual virtue. Meekness is where a person submits himself to the will of God and is able to wait patiently for God's timing and God's blessings to come upon his life. A meek person is a man who can submit himself to the Lord and do the will of God. That's a meek person. He's meek before the Lord. He submits himself to the Lord. He obeys the Lord, does what the Lord says. The meek, God tells you, you wait. Don't fret, don't worry, don't be jealous, don't be envious about the wicked prospering. You wait. Rest in the Lord. Wait on the Lord. What will happen when you wait? You will inherit the earth. If you just wait, it'll all come to you. That's what it means. Instead of being jealous about him, just wait. Instead of being envious about the wicked prospering, just wait for it to be transferred to you. Don't be envious of him. Don't be thinking about, don't be talking about him. Don't be bad-mouthing the wicked. Just wait. Wait on the Lord. In the right time, in the right way, God will transfer the wealth of the world into the hands of the saints so that his purposes can be fulfilled. That's what this verse is saying. The meek shall inherit the world. If you just wait, if you know how to wait and patiently wait and wait for God's timing, it'll happen and you will inherit the earth. Now let me read to you a few more verses. where it's talking about inheriting the earth. If we read verse 11, we read verse 9 where it's talking about how you shall inherit the earth. Now, let's read verse 11. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Let me read to you another verse. Verse 18. The Lord knows the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. You'll inherit, and your inheritance shall be forever. Verse 22. For those blessed by him shall inherit the earth. How many of you are blessed by him? Everybody say, I'm blessed of the Lord. If you're blessed by the Lord, then don't be going around bad-mouthing the wicked, how much they got and how you got nothing. No, just wait. Just wait. You'll get it. That's what it means in very simple words. You can write it down right next to that verse. Just wait, you'll get it all. And you'll understand it perfectly. Just wait, you'll get it all. That's what it's talking about. Now read verse 29. The righteous shall inherit the land. See, it's talking about the land, the earth, the material aspect of things. Verse 34, wait on the Lord and keep his way. Don't be fretting, don't be envious about that guy. Wait on the Lord and keep his way. You just keep walking spiritually with the Lord. You keep obeying his word. You keep walking with him. And he shall exalt you to inherit the land. Hello? Do you believe that? Just wait. Things will happen. He will exalt you. He will bring promotion to you so that you will inherit the land. All right. Go to the book of Job. Look at chapter 27. Job chapter 27. Let me read to you verse 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with God. You want to find out what the portion of the sinner is, the wicked man is, what portion he gets? You need to find out what your portion is, what his portion is. My portion is wisdom, understanding, and joy. His portion is the labor to gather and to accumulate and put it away so that he can give it to the saints later on, right? All right. This is the portion of the wicked man with God and the heritage of the oppressors. This is what he gets. The heritage of the oppressors received from the Almighty. If his children are multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those who survive him shall be buried in death, and their widows shall not weep. Now listen to this. This is the portion of the wicked man with God. This is the heritage of the oppressor. What is the heritage? Though he heaps up silver like dust and piles up clothing like clay, he may pile it up, but the just will wear it, and the innocent will divide the silver. He's got heaps and heaps like the dust. He's got silver like dust and clothing like clay. He may pile it up, but the just will wear it, and the innocent will divide the silver. How the Bible talks about it is amazing, you know.